Welcome back to our channel, Rare Coins All World, where we uncover the hidden stories behind rare and valuable coins. Today, we're diving into a true piece of American history, the 1949 United States 1-cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln penny. This little piece of copper has a fascinating backstory and could potentially be worth far more than you'd expect. Stick around as we explore its history, design, rarity, and, of course, its value in today's market. The 1949 Lincoln penny was minted during a transformative period in American history. Following World War II, the United States was experiencing a post-war economic boom. The 1940s saw significant changes in American society, with returning veterans re-entering the workforce and a surge in consumerism. This decade also marked the beginning of the Cold War, impacting everything from politics to the economy. Minted in Philadelphia, the 1949 penny is notable for its role in a series of Lincoln cents that began in 1909. Designed by the talented sculptor Victor David Brenner, the coin features the profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, symbolizing freedom, unity, and the enduring spirit of America. The reverse side showcases the iconic wheat ears, a nod to the country's agricultural roots. Let's take a closer look at the design elements of the 1949 Lincoln penny. On the obverse, Lincoln's image is beautifully rendered, highlighting his prominent features and deep-set eyes. Surrounding him are the words, "In God We Trust," a phrase that reflects the nation's values and beliefs. On the reverse side, you'll find the two stalks of wheat, which symbolize prosperity and abundance. This design was used from 1909 until 1958 and has become one of the most recognizable features of American coinage. The combination of Lincoln's profile and the wheat ears speaks to the heart of the American experience: hard work, perseverance, and the pursuit of a better life. Now, what makes the 1949 Lincoln penny so special in the eyes of collectors? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. While millions of these coins were minted, only a small number have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Many were used in daily transactions and show signs of wear, but if you happen to find one that is well preserved, you're holding a true treasure. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for coins in excellent condition, as their value can skyrocket. For the 1949 penny, uncirculated coins can fetch impressive prices, especially if they possess unique features or were minted in specific locations. In addition to its general rarity, certain variants of the 1949 penny can be especially valuable. For example, the 1949 S penny, minted in San Francisco, is particularly sought after by collectors. Coins with minting errors, such as double strikes or unusual marks, can also command high prices. These unique features make them one-of-a-kind pieces that stand out in any collection. If you're lucky enough to possess a 1949 penny with these characteristics, you could be sitting on a significant asset. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1949 Lincoln penny in uncirculated condition, or a variant with a unique feature, it could be worth an astonishing $67,000, that's right, $67,000 for a single penny. Who would have thought that a small piece of copper could hold such incredible value? So, if you have an old jar of coins or come across one of these hidden gems, take a closer look. It might just be worth a small fortune. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1957 United States 1-cent coin, known as the Lincoln penny. This seemingly ordinary coin has an extraordinary history and might be worth a lot more than you think. Stay tuned as we explore its background, design, rarity, and the potential value it holds in today's market. The 1957 Lincoln penny was minted during a vibrant time in American history. The 1950s marked a period of post-war prosperity, as the nation experienced significant economic growth and cultural change. With returning veterans reintegrating into civilian life, the United States saw a boom in consumerism, innovation, and the rise of the middle class. During this decade, the U.S. Mint continued to produce the beloved Lincoln penny, a coin that first entered circulation in 1909. The 1957 penny is particularly notable because it was part of a series that celebrated Lincoln's legacy and his contributions to the nation. This coin reflects not just currency but the spirit of an era defined by optimism and ambition. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1957 Lincoln penny. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln. His dignified image represents the values of freedom, unity, and democracy. Surrounding his portrait are the words, "In God We Trust," a phrase that captures the nation's ideals and belief systems. On the reverse side, the coin features the classic wheat ears design, a hallmark of American coinage. The two stalks of wheat symbolize prosperity and abundance, tying back to the country's agricultural roots. This imagery not only represents wealth but also the hard work and resilience of the American people, what makes the 1957 Lincoln penny particularly attractive to collectors. While millions were produced, the true value lies in its rarity and condition. Most of these pennies circulated widely and have signs of wear, but uncirculated coins are increasingly hard to find. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that are in excellent condition, as their value can increase significantly based on their preservation. A well-preserved 1957 penny can be a real gem in the collector's market, with collectors often paying a premium for coins that are unblemished and free from marks. In addition to its rarity, some variants of the 1957 penny can be especially valuable. The 1957 D penny, minted in Denver, is one such variant that collectors seek. Additionally, there are instances of minting errors, like double die varieties, that can dramatically increase a coin's value. These unique features make certain 1957 pennies stand out, making them highly desirable for collectors. If you happen to possess a 1957 penny with unique characteristics or a minting error, you could be holding a treasure worth much more than its face value. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1957 Lincoln penny in uncirculated condition, or one with a rare variant, it could be worth an astonishing $59,000, that's right, $59,000 for a single penny. Who would have thought that something so small could hold such incredible value? So, if you have an old collection or happen to find one of these pennies in your pocket change, be sure to take a closer look. You might just be sitting on a small fortune. Today, we're exploring the 1978 United States 1-cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln penny. This penny may look ordinary at first glance, but it holds an intriguing history and an impressive potential value. So, stick around as we uncover its background, design, rarity, and what it could be worth in today's market. The 1978 Lincoln penny was minted during a dynamic period in American history, characterized by significant social and economic changes. The late 1970s were marked by a variety of events, from economic challenges like inflation to cultural shifts that shaped the nation's identity. This era saw the rise of movements advocating for civil rights, environmental awareness, and technological advancement. In 1978, the U.S. Mint continued to produce the Lincoln penny, a staple of American coinage since 1909. As the nation was grappling with new challenges, the Lincoln penny remained a symbol of resilience and unity. Each coin produced during this time tells a story of an America striving to adapt and grow amidst change. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1978 Lincoln penny. On the obverse side, we see the distinguished profile of President Abraham Lincoln, a figure synonymous with freedom, unity, and perseverance. The words, "In God We Trust," circle around Lincoln's image, emphasizing the core values of the nation. On the reverse side, the coin features the iconic wheat ears design, which had been a hallmark of Lincoln pennies until 1958. However, the 1978 penny instead showcases the Lincoln Memorial, representing the strength and enduring legacy of one of America's greatest presidents. The memorial design reflects not just architectural beauty, but also the ideals of democracy and the unity that Lincoln stood for. So, what makes the 1978 Lincoln penny especially appealing to collectors? While millions were minted, the rarity and condition of the coin significantly influenced their value. Most 1978 pennies circulated widely and may show signs of wear, but uncirculated coins are much harder to come by. Collectors actively seek out these pristine specimens, as their value can increase exponentially based on their condition. An uncirculated 1978 penny is a sought-after item, and if you happen to find one, it could be a valuable addition to your collection. In addition to its general appeal, certain variants of the 1978 penny can be particularly valuable. For instance, the 1978 D penny, minted in Denver, is one that collectors keep a keen eye on. Additionally, there have been a few reported minting errors, such as double die varieties or misstrikes, which can elevate a coin's value significantly. These unique features make specific 1978 pennies stand out, transforming them into prized collectibles that can attract serious attention from numismatists. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you own a 1978 Lincoln penny in uncirculated condition, or one with a unique feature, it could be worth an astounding $51,000, that's right, $51,000 for a single penny. Who knew that such a small piece of currency could hold such immense value? So, if you have an old collection or come across one of these pennies, take a closer look. You might just be sitting on a small fortune. Today, we're shining the spotlight on the 1985 United States 1-cent coin, known as the Lincoln penny. This little piece of currency might look ordinary, but it has a fascinating history and could be worth more than you'd ever imagine. Stick around as we explore its background, design, rarity, and ultimately, its value in today's market. The 1985 Lincoln penny was minted during a vibrant time in American history. The 1980s were characterized by significant cultural shifts, technological advancements, and economic changes. It was an era marked by the rise of personal computers, the music revolution of the MTV generation, and a renewed focus on American values. In this dynamic decade, the U.S. Mint continued to produce the beloved Lincoln penny, which has been a staple of American coinage since its introduction in 1909. By 1985, the penny had evolved into a symbol not just of currency, but also of the enduring American spirit. Each coin produced during this time represents a moment in history, reflecting the challenges and triumphs of the nation. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1985 Lincoln penny. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln. His image represents values such as freedom, equality, and unity, principles that continue to resonate in American society today. Surrounding Lincoln's portrait are the words, "In God We Trust," reinforcing the nation's foundational beliefs. On the reverse side, the coin features the Lincoln Memorial, which was introduced in 1959. This design not only pays homage to one of America's greatest presidents but also serves as a reminder of the values he fought for. The architectural details of the memorial are beautifully rendered, making this coin a miniature piece of art that captures the spirit of democracy. Now, what makes the 1985 Lincoln penny particularly attractive to collectors? While millions were minted, the rarity and condition of these coins significantly impact their value. Most 1985 pennies circulated widely, accumulating wear over the years. However, uncirculated examples are becoming harder to find. Collectors are always on the lookout for well-preserved specimens, as the market value of a pristine coin can soar. If you happen to come across a 1985 penny that has been well kept, it could be a valuable addition to your collection. In addition to its general rarity, some variants of the 1985 penny can be especially valuable. For example, the 1985 D penny, minted in Denver, is one that collectors particularly seek. There are also known minting errors, such as double die varieties, which can dramatically increase a coin's worth. These unique features make specific 1985 pennies stand out, transforming them into prized collectibles that attract the attention of serious numismatists. If you have a 1985 penny with these distinctive characteristics, you might just have a treasure in your hands. Now, for the moment you've all been eagerly anticipating. If you possess a 1985 Lincoln penny in uncirculated condition, or one with a unique feature, it could be worth an astonishing $46,000, that's right, $46,000 for a single penny. Who would have thought that such a small piece of currency could hold such incredible value? So, if you have an old jar of coins or happen to find one of these gems, take a closer look. You might just be sitting on a small fortune. Today, we're diving into the intriguing world of the 1988 United States 1-cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln penny. At first glance, it may seem like just another penny, but this coin has a fascinating history and a potential value that might surprise you. Stick around as we explore its background, design, rarity, and how much it could be worth in today's market. The 1988 Lincoln penny was minted during a transformative period in American history. The late 1980s were marked by economic growth, technological advancements, and cultural changes. This era saw the rise of personal computing and significant developments in telecommunications, shaping the way Americans lived and interacted. In 1988, the U.S. Mint continued its tradition of producing the Lincoln penny, a coin that has been a part of American life since 1909. By this time, the penny had become more than just a unit of currency. It represented the ideals of hard work and determination that define the American spirit. Every coin minted during this year tells a story, encapsulating a moment in history when the nation was evolving and adapting to new challenges. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1988 Lincoln penny. On the obverse side, we see the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln, a figure synonymous with values like freedom, unity, and justice. Surrounding his portrait are the words, "In God We Trust," a phrase that reflects the core beliefs of the nation. On the reverse side, the coin features the Lincoln Memorial, which was introduced in 1959 to honor Lincoln's legacy. The detailed depiction of the memorial symbolizes democracy and the enduring values Lincoln fought for. It serves as a reminder of the principles that guide the nation, making this penny not just a piece of currency but a small representation of American heritage. So, what makes the 1988 Lincoln penny particularly appealing to collectors? While millions were minted, the true value lies in its rarity and condition. Many of these pennies circulated widely, resulting in wear and tear over the years. However, uncirculated coins are increasingly hard to find, making them highly sought after by collectors. A well-preserved 1988 penny can be a valuable asset in a collector's market, and if you happen to have one, it could be worth significantly more than its face value. In addition to its general appeal, some variants of the 1988 penny can be especially valuable. The 1988 D penny, minted in Denver, is one variant that collectors seek after. There are also known minting errors, such as double die varieties, that can dramatically increase a coin's value. These unique features make certain 1988 pennies stand out, transforming them into prized collectibles. If you have a 1988 penny with unique characteristics or minting errors, you might just have a rare find on your hands. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you own a 1988 Lincoln penny in uncirculated condition, or one with a unique feature, it could be worth an astonishing $42,000, that's right, $42,000 for a single penny. Who would have thought that such a small piece of currency could hold such immense value? So, if you have an old jar of coins or come across one of these fascinating pennies, be sure to take a closer look. You might just be sitting on a small fortune. Today, we're shining the spotlight on a coin that many of us might overlook, the United States 1-cent coin from 1974. While it may seem like just another penny, this particular coin could hold a surprising secret worth a significant amount of money. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll find out just how much this 1-cent coin could be worth. Let's start by setting the stage for the 1974 1-cent coin. The early 70s were a transformative time for the United States. The country was grappling with economic challenges, including inflation and the oil crisis, which affected everything from prices at the pump to grocery bills. It was also during this time that the United States was moving towards a more modern economic landscape. The 1974 penny was minted amidst these changes, and like all pennies, it plays an essential role in our everyday transactions. But not all pennies are equal, and within the millions produced that year, some have emerged as rare collectibles that can captivate the interest of serious numismatists. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1974 penny. On the obverse side, we see the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, who has adorned the penny since 1909. This depiction not only honors Lincoln's legacy but also serves as a reminder of the values he stood for: integrity, freedom, and perseverance. Flipping the coin over, we find the familiar image of the Lincoln Memorial. This design, introduced in 1959, reflects the nation's respect for one of its most revered leaders. The memorial symbolizes unity and the strength of the American spirit, making this coin not just currency, but a piece of American history. So, what makes the 1974 1-cent coin so intriguing to collectors? The secret lies in its rarity and condition. Although millions of these coins were minted, certain variations are far less common and can command impressive prices in the collector's market. One of the most notable variants from 1974 is the 1974 D penny with a double die obverse. This error coin features a clear doubling of the letters and numbers on the front. Coins like this are highly sought after by collectors because they are rare and visually striking. Finding one in good condition can be a real treasure. Another aspect that collectors focus on is the overall condition of the coin. Coins that are uncirculated, meaning they haven't been in circulation and show minimal signs of wear, are much more desirable. The better the condition, the more valuable the coin becomes. Let's dive deeper into the unique features that can make the 1974 penny stand out. In addition to the double die obverse, there are other less common mint marks and variations to look out for. For instance, some 1974 pennies were struck in specific mints, such as Denver or Philadelphia, which can affect their value based on rarity and demand. Collectors are always on the lookout for these unique features, as they can turn a seemingly ordinary penny into a coveted piece of numismatic history. If you have a 1974 penny with any distinctive characteristics, it's definitely worth examining further. Now, let's talk about the money side of things. While most 1974 pennies are worth their face value, certain rare variants and coins in pristine condition have sold for astonishing amounts. Recent sales have shown that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for well-preserved examples of the 1974 D double die penny. So, if you find yourself in possession of a 1974 penny that exhibits those special features, you might just have a hidden treasure on your hands. Now, for the big reveal, are you ready? A 1974 1-cent coin with the right features and in excellent condition could be worth as much as $54,000. That's right, $54,000 for a single penny. It's incredible how something so small can hold such remarkable value. So, if you have any old coins tucked away or happen to come across a 1974 penny, take a closer look. Today, we're turning our attention to a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance, the United States 1-cent coin from 1982. While most people think of pennies as just pocket change, this particular coin has a fascinating story and a hidden value that might surprise you. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll find out just how much this 1-cent coin could be worth. Let's start with a bit of history. The year 1982 was a significant time in the United States, marked by economic change and the ongoing aftermath of the 1970s inflation crisis. During this period, the U.S. Mint faced challenges with rising metal costs, which ultimately led to a major shift in the composition of the penny. Prior to 1982, pennies were primarily made of copper. However, due to skyrocketing copper prices, the mint began producing pennies that year with a core of zinc, coated with a thin layer of copper. This change not only affected the production of pennies but also played a crucial role in the rarity and value of certain coins from that year. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1982 penny. On the obverse side, we see the well-known portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, who has been featured on the penny since 1909. This image symbolizes the integrity and principles that Lincoln represented, making the penny a cherished piece of American currency. Turning the coin over, we find the classic image of the Lincoln Memorial. This design, introduced in 1959, honors one of America's greatest leaders and represents the unity and strength of the nation. But as we explore the 1982 penny, we'll find that its significance goes beyond its beautiful design. So, what makes the 1982 1-cent coin so appealing to collectors? The answer lies in its rarity and unique variations. While millions of these coins were minted, not all 1982 pennies are equal. Some hold greater value due to their composition and the circumstances under which they were made. As mentioned earlier, the 1982 penny is notable for the transition in metal content. Coins produced before mid-1982 were made primarily of copper, while those minted after were predominantly zinc. This distinction has led to a fascinating divide among collectors who seek both versions of the 1982 penny. The coins made from copper are particularly sought after, as they were only produced for a limited time before the mint made the switch. These copper pennies can command impressive prices, especially if they are in excellent condition. Let's dive deeper into the unique features that can elevate the value of a 1982 penny. One of the most sought-after variants is the 1982 D penny, which is the Denver Mint Mark version. This coin can be found in both copper and zinc varieties, but the copper version is rarer and much more desirable to collectors. Additionally, there are known errors from the 1982 minting process, including coins with double dies or other minting mistakes. These error coins can be highly valuable, as collectors often seek out these unique anomalies to add to their collections. If you have a 1982 penny, be sure to check its composition and mint mark. A copper penny in good condition or one with an error could potentially be a hidden treasure. Now, let's talk numbers. While most 1982 pennies might only be worth their face value, certain rare variants and coins in excellent condition have sold for astonishing amounts. In recent years, collectors have been known to pay top dollar for well-preserved examples of the copper 1982 pennies. So, if you find a 1982 penny that's in great shape, you could be looking at a significant payday. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for, are you ready? A 1982 1-cent coin with the right features and in excellent condition could be worth as much as $51,000, that's right, $51,000 for a single penny. It's astounding how something so small can hold such remarkable value. So, if you have any old coins lying around or come across a 1982 penny, make sure to examine it closely. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a coin that many of us might overlook, the United States 1-cent coin from 1961. While most people think of pennies as just pocket change, this particular coin has a remarkable story and a surprising value that might just blow your mind. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll discover just how much this 1-cent coin could really be worth. Let's start by setting the historical context for the 1961 1-cent coin. The early 1960s were a time of great change in America. The country was experiencing post-war prosperity, and the economy was booming. In 1961, the United States was deeply engaged in the space race, with ambition soaring as high as the stars. It was a time when innovation and change were at the forefront of American culture. The 1961 penny was minted during this dynamic period, and while it may seem like just another piece of currency, it represents a snapshot of American history and values from that time. But within the millions of pennies produced, some rare coins emerged that have become highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1961 penny. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, a design that has graced the penny since 1909. This representation of Lincoln symbolizes honesty and integrity, qualities that are deeply valued in American culture. Flipping the coin over, we see the classic image of the Lincoln Memorial, introduced in 1959. This design not only pays homage to one of the greatest leaders in American history but also reflects the nation's ideals of unity and strength. The memorial stands as a tribute to Lincoln's legacy, making the penny more than just currency. It's a piece of America's story. So, what makes the 1961 1-cent coin so appealing to collectors? The answer lies in its rarity and unique variations. Although millions of these coins were minted, certain versions stand out for their scarcity and the condition they are found in. One particularly noteworthy aspect of the 1961 penny is the presence of certain mint errors. For example, the 1961 D penny, minted in Denver, is known for specific varieties, including the famous double die error. This occurs when a coin is struck twice, resulting in a clear doubling of the design elements. Coins like these are highly prized among collectors for their uniqueness and the story they tell. The condition of the coin is equally important. While many 1961 pennies have been circulated and show signs of wear, coins that remain in uncirculated condition can be quite valuable. A well-preserved penny can command much higher prices in the collector's market. Let's dig deeper into the unique features that can elevate the value of a 1961 penny. In addition to the double die errors, there are also variations related to the mint marks, such as D for Denver and P for Philadelphia. Coins from these different mints can have varying values, especially when they are in excellent condition. Collectors often seek out these unique features, as they can turn an ordinary penny into a coveted collectible. If you happen to find a 1961 penny with distinctive characteristics, it's definitely worth getting it evaluated by a professional. Now, let's get into the exciting part: money. While most 1961 pennies are worth just their face value, certain rare variants and coins in excellent condition have fetched astonishing prices. In recent years, collectors have paid top dollar for pristine examples of the 1961 D double die penny, among other variants. So, if you find yourself in possession of a 1961 penny that stands out, you could be sitting on a hidden treasure. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for, are you ready? A 1961 1-cent coin with the right features and in impeccable condition could be worth as much as $62,000, that's right, $62,000 for a single penny. It's incredible how something so small can hold such immense value. If you have any old coins lying around or stumble upon a 1961 penny, make sure to examine it closely. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their hidden treasures, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any future discoveries. Thank you for joining us today, and happy collecting.